Hello, we're going to play out. And now and then, just let's say that I'm going to log out of this and go to my largest city, which is in Elvenar. I'm not sure if I'm saying that correctly, but these are all the worlds I'm playing with. I'm creating this video for this group here and this group here. But let's go here. So a lot of people wanted to see how big some of your buildings can get. So this is my main hall at level 25 here. The size of this currently, so it's going to even get to 7 by 7 once I do the research for it. But as you can see, you now have to have cash. And this is mana that you have to use when you get to this level. And I'm going to go ahead and select this. So I'm wanting to put here. I'll go ahead and do this one. So catalyst. This. Next to create enchantments. It's one of my workshops, level 25. The size of that. When I get ready to upgrade it again, I'm going to be 3 by 7. This is currently 5 by 4. My main hall currently is 6 by 2, 3 by 7. So that's my main hall. This is one of the housing sizes. With again level 25. Show you the size of that. That is currently at 5 by 3. Your houses, as you progress through this game, you're going to go through so many different variations. You're going to go through variation this. At 25, you're like this. It keeps switching up on you. So my advice to anyone is just be wary of like how you utilize your space. Like I've literally had to play a puzzle per se just to move things around in here. There are so many different things, but I was telling another group, a leader of another group, that your wonders, your ancient wonders, really matter, especially as far as team dynamics, because you want a team to help you with your spending points to help build your wonder as you progress along. But each of the levels, like first of all, as you see on this one, the sanctuary that I have at level 11, my troop health increases by 20.5%. Currently, I get 20.9K in terms of my culture, and then of course, ranking points matter a lot. So as you progress through your different wonder sizes, you get additional benefits. So your wonders matter. I also stated to someone that they have way too many plank buildings and marble buildings. As you can see, a lot of my buildings, like I have this shrine of the Shirley Shrew. This one gives me a training capacity bonus. Uh, Also increases my units per squad, and of course ranking. So your ancient wonders, if you do not have them, whichever level you are at now, if you don't have all the current ones built, build them because they are going to be worth it. Like I said, they give you great value in terms of your gameplay, and they're just worth it. This is a workshop. This one's only at 24, so right that one. Look at this over there. So I was also stating to someone that any building that you can evolve, keep those buildings. If you were able to win them through some form or manner, keep them because eventually you'll start at some point, like when you're crafting, pay attention to what's here or basically to what's over here. Any item that you can get to help evolve a building that you currently own would appear over here. It's very random, but it's still worth it. So make sure you keep your buildings that can be evolved because you can earn artifacts to help evolve those buildings even further through your magic pack. There, it's a little like cauldron. Oh, and this cauldron, it took me a while to get used to this, but it actually is worth it to implement items in your cauldron because you get benefits from the cauldron. It took me a while to understand the concept of it, but occasionally I don't do it all the time. Maybe once or twice a week, I'll upgrade things within the cauldron, but this is also worth your utilize. So as you can see, I'm just adding random things and it's showing what effect it's going to increase. So, excuse me, over here. And I have to make sure like this is what I have. This is the cost as I'm adding things. So I have to make sure I don't go over this. This one, how we can donate. And like I said, this right here, at first I didn't understand this whole concept. Now I do. It really does matter. So let's just donate. Instead of just picking one and just keep going like it. At first I was doing with points, but I'm like, I need to do this evenly as it comes, so that's what I'm going to do. So, on that. Let's close that out. So you fill out some troops that I have. How's this workshop? Yes, so they need to show traders, which it blew my mind to know that the trader can be upgraded. Whatever that task is. my marbles. I think I have the 3 marble factories in total. But as you see, like this one is a pretty decent size. It's another ancient wonder. Anyone who has researched far enough to do tournaments, you always earn one of these Ferris wheels from the tournaments. Right? But this is the start of my next settlement. This is another one. I got, this is another one. Um, this building is my trading grounds. Um, my trading ground size is 3 by 6 currently. And this, which is the barracks, 7 by 5. Get closer and see that's what that building is. But this one is, I only have one of these, my magic, or actually magic dust have upgrades. This one is Astral Phoenix, another building that can be involved. This helps greatly with Spire, as when defeated, when get with defeating, it also Spire, which is that nice. And it helps with not that one, but there's one that's a Phoenix that helps with, it's an armory. And we'll see that's pretty big. It's pretty big. And I could be able to 4 by 6. Wonder with some armory. That is my place. I only have 3 of these buildings, but I can see this building gets pretty big. Like right now, it is 3 by 6. I need to find my trader. I know it's down here somewhere. Um, show me those guys a bit. And then I'll go to my leaves. Okay. Fire. Oh, there it is. So as you can see, you have that dinosaur looking thing as your trader. You get to this level, guess what? You're going to start expanding and upgrading it. And it's going to start producing this thing for you that will define seats that you're going to need. So you're probably used to just accepting offers, placing offers, showing your offers and wholesaler. Yeah, now it's going to be upgrade. As you can see, I'm at level 2, so that's what blew my mind. And apparently, I'm not sure how much further it's going to go. When I do upgrade it again, I need 5 by 5 space. But currently my trader is 5 by 4. So that means this is gonna have to move over so my trader can be upgraded again. So that's my trader. I'm gonna go ahead and do basket these, get all these taken care of before I go over to my leaders and I can show you all like how their things can work at. Oh, mm, where my current ranking is 227,300. When I give advice, I true knowers that if they miss for quite some time, and they're in the middle of working on those two as well. So this is also my account. So I actually put place. Select the grades. So as far as my team is concerned, because first, we reached the max. Nice. So now we're going to be working on avocado, inspire. All of these matter. This really helps because it helps keep a lot of people that need help in the yellow, so you can get more points, especially if they're in your fellowship. But of course, getting points and supplies, that's a big deal. So the turn and inspire will also work. Knowledge sharing, that's on your belt. That's on your ancient. You get valid things on your ancient wonders. Sorry, one thing. Advanced health is the keeping everyone in health. Hmm. Take care of the news. You don't know what that's for that. So you can really get it. Years ago, later for the pandemic. There used to be a feature where you could press a button here and it would pull up everything. Why they didn't bring that back to everybody else? Well, it was a nice feature to have. Probably would still have that feature, but I switched accounts and lost the logins to the account that had all of that. So, just I couldn't see. Name all this trader. This these magic workshops. Workshop. This is the president's. So his trader is at level 4, and as you can see, because I can't do the little measuring, this is his trader. He's sitting in Boston. That's the magic dust factory. It's this. Where's facial? Now this is his trader. What was I looking at? Sorry, his trader is actually at level 6. I was incorrect. I don't know what the heck I was looking at before. Apparently that was not his trader. That's his mark. That's one of his marble factories. Barracks. I don't know what this trading stands for is. I thought that was a trader, but apparently this is the trader right here. He's at level 6, so it gets. I mean, if he's at level 6, I feel like I want to go back to the city and see what it looks like there. That's his armory. So as you can see, he has his max is full. But as you can see, workshops are important, especially when it comes to doing fellowship adventures. And as for their that the stage plan, we don't have to make. Well, he has like all of these that are level 1. So if you're gonna have a lot, instead of having them all be super large, just have a bunch of little ones. That's an add one. Let's go over to Echoes and see what Echoes. Echoes main models like that. That's Echoes Phoenix. That's used Astral Phoenix. Like any of the Phoenixes that you have, they are well worth it because they help with this is that we do here. Tournaments and also Spider. An effective one. This is Just trading center, not sure. I guess I will find out what the trading center is as we go up. I also be able to learn that's it. Over. This trader was at level 6. The same thing, keep a bunch of like level 1s, but don't make them grow and then have your 1 or 2 or fast because at 3. Those are the ones that you want to grow, but then you have all these little ones and they help with we need to fellowship with veterans. So that's the point of now I get how they do it. Having a bunch of modes. That makes me want to change my saving more and reinvent type of things. And as you can see, there's not a lot of cross streams here. So eventually we're gonna have like straight lines because of how big everything gets in terms of your streets. So that's good to know. Next go back home. And the last thing I will do, so it's expire. Okay, 1 moment here. I like to see if all of these will line up with one there. Next level. Best combination. Try to work. Okay, so I'm gonna end this here. Thank you all want to keep watching and go through this fire. Hopefully this helps people get a better idea about like how much space you are truly going to need and how many of each building you are going to need as you progress more to this game.